Invisible narratives. If you were in the Skibidi toilet community, you will know its name. For the past 2 years, they have owned the franchise. For over a year, they have gained the trust and respect of the fandom. That was until 3 months ago. On the Boom channel was released Skibidi Toilet Emergence. Which, to be honest, hot take here, wasn't too bad. In terms of quality in some aspects, though the SFX and some model lacked. But Emergence to trailer was just what the slop content was on a -300 budget, which is actually too harsh to fan-made slop creation. At least slop content is enjoyable, because it's funny to watch, but this is just a sad attempt at modernizing Skibidi. The worst thing is Unreal, the animation software that Emergence is made in, is a lot more powerful than SFM, yet the quality is significantly lower. But while yes, it is a bummer, but it is just annoying, right? Wrong, because this situation involves identity theft, SA allegations, and the freaking Epstein files. But since I try to keep things as family-friendly as possible, I'm gonna refer to it as the Jeff shopping list. Let's start at the beginning. Karma. At first, Boom was set to direct Emergence and the main series, which would be made in Unreal. Well, at least they claimed. Turns out they replaced Boom by a random Invis grunt called David Orband. When the community found out, Invis tried station it as Boom directs the special episodes and off YouTube projects, which is just blatant lie. In addition to this, they didn't pay Boom for all his works in 2024, in which he made 23 videos for them to profit, which means they owe him $69,000 to $1 million, since his videos average around 6 minutes. Based on 2025 to 2026 industry rates, an animator producing 23 animations a year that are 6 minutes long on average, totaling 138 minutes of animation, could be paid anywhere from $69,000 to over $1 million plus, depending on the style complexity and whether they are working for a studio or as freelancer. And since SFM is such a complex software to work with, I imagine they owe him a lot more. As for payment, details for his 2025 works are unknown to me. So if he was paid, I don't know. And as if that wasn't bad enough, they also delayed paying a map modeler from episode 79, part 3, famous YouTuber's actor, in which he made the Speakerman base. But in the end, they paid him from what I have found, which considered, since his grandma has flipping cancer. Is scummy, because he needs every last penny. So if you want to donate to him, his channel will be in the description. But that's not all. So it turns out, a few months prior to the release of Emergence, a YouTuber called Iron Cameraman got to see the Skibidi toilet movie. Long story short, it was absolute slop. Even Emergence was better than it. The movie is focused on a TV woman who is heavily NSFW and 3 small cameramen who fight against the main villain of the film, which is a Ginger Trevor toilet looking thing from GTA. And, of course, the Iron Cameraman leaked this, and Invisible Narratives sent him a cease and desist, which was just an empty threat and was never followed through, and the video is still up. I will once again leave Iron's channel in the description. Watch the video about the movie to support him. After this, the Iron Cameraman had an interview with an ex-Invis employee that revealed a lot. But the main 2 things were Adam Goodman is currently the CEO of Invis, and the ex-CEO of Paramount was an offender against women, if you catch my drift. And the final thing, which this next segment is about, Michael Bay. I'm just gonna play the clip. Iron Cameraman asked, so he's not involved at all. Would he back Invis up if they get sued? He has no stakes in it, but he's connected to the upside of it. And for the exchange of letting Invis use his name, PR, etc., they had to give him some upside profits of the company. But would he invest any of his money or lawyers? Absolutely no. In fact, it's the opposite. If there's litigation, he'd run away from that. He doesn't do anything. He just collects money for using his name. And honestly, this doesn't shock me. This is a surprisingly common thing in the Hollywood industry. The big companies hide behind directors, or directors hide behind companies, when a bad product has been made. However, it seems Michael was ahead of the game since 6 months ago. It turns out he has not been working with Invis for a long while now, which means he probably stopped just after the movie started to be animated. That's not all around the same time. It was revealed that Bay was in Jeff's shopping list. According to the documents, him and Jeff sent parcels to each other, which is a practice that friends do according IBIO 25, to which I'm not gonna comment on so I don't get sued. But yeah, either way this is crazy. I mean, am I shocked? No. Am I disappointed? Yes. Anyways, let's talk about Defooks, Twitter. And yes, I said Twitter because it is Twitter, not stupid X. On Defooks' Twitter account, he unfollowed everyone on Twitter, then followed an account called Keep Fighting, and he of course followed Valve. Now, does this mean Valve is working behind the scene to save Skibidi? No, probably not. I think Boom is following these Twitter accounts are meant to show he's becoming more free. Keep Fighting shows we are doing something to Invis and Valve is just so we can see Boom is gaining more freedom again to show his personal liking, and not Invis cooperate mumbo jumbo. And even better, Boom is shown to be in the UAE, where Adam Goodman and him were meant to have a meeting. So maybe Adam will give in, but we can only hope. And finally, Invis is pretending to be defuck Boom, making statements that are obviously not Boom, like this one here, where they pretended to Boom saying, "When I started Skibidi Toilet, it was just me and my computer. Every shot, sound, and story beat was mine to figure out. Once it blew up, I locked in completely. I would wake up and start working, go to sleep, still think about it, and do it all again the next day." Over 2 years later, this series has grown in a universe bigger than I ever imagined. Now, with my partners at Invisible Narratives, I'm stepping into the role of executive producer alongside a full creative team to help take the series to the next level. I've worked with Invisible from early on, and they really understand Skibidi and why people connect to it. These are the people that built franchises like Transformers, and they've always supported the DNA of what makes Skibidi what it is. I'll be shaping the world and directing special episodes, while also working with a team of animators to bring more of this world to life than ever before. It's a step that's about the growth of the series and myself as a creator. It gives me a chance to take on things I never thought possible, like developing a Skibidi event series with Invisible and building new ways for this world to live beyond YouTube. Working with a team is a new experience for me. As you will see, we will be producing episodes using a different set of tools that I've previously used, which means episodes can be made much faster, better, and on a bigger scale than before. There are a lot of surprises in store, and I'm excited for you to see where things are going creatively. Just know that I'm grateful to all for making this possible and for your support. You've brought Skibidi this far, and I'm excited for you to be a part of everything coming next. This next era is going to be peak. Boom. These are very clearly not Boom's mannerisms. It's like someone looked at one post from Boom and wrote this. The only thing that seems like Boom in the slightest is the ending part of this era is going to be peak. Anyways, my storage is going to die. This video is almost 10 minutes long. This will get a second part, unlike my next level video. Which was meant to come out at the end of 25, but then emergence happened. Anyways, see ya in part 2. Peace.